We've got... He don't look too happy, does he?
So, if you think everything is settled between us and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Yeah.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But
John says
given the
happy dad's birthday.
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir,
Get him, man.
poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No. You are not. What's
You're
more,
not, man.
you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir,
Yeah.
I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the
Get him,
Lord and
dude,
stage
get him.
private executions.
Sir,
I know it is, Lane. I
once
know it is.
more,
I never buy something on first day, though.
and now
Never buy anything
allow
on
me to
first
show
day.
you to your quarters.
Let all
I
the
wouldn't
reviews come
dream of
out, all the patches
inconveniencing
come out.
you. I'll find my quarters by
Welcome to the
myself.
stream. Welcome, welcome,
Henry.
welcome.
Once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse.
Lane,
We'll
it's
meet at the
part
gate.
2 of Last of Us.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not
Out
be
on
requiring
PC
my
yet?
services anymore today.
No. Keep on walking, you prick. Where you going? I want
The
to talk
jail
to you.
cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, too well.
All too well, thanks.
And I'm adding Odin or hot ones. Yeah, I don't handle too much spice too well, to be honest with you, Lane. I can handle a little bit, but
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings.
Okay.
You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord,
yeah.
to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stable.
This guy.
They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He
Nearly
was
3,000
supposed to
hearts
prepare
already.
a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Is there anything I can do to help around the castle?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet!
Demons.
I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trosky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Bergow at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it. You and that friend of yours have a lot to
Cool.
make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Thank you.
You know the times we're
How
living
you doing,
in.
Bridget?
War,
You know
bandits.
what?
The devil took
I'm giving
advantage of the
into it
chaos
now.
and sent his
People keep
hellspawn
saying
here.
it.
The
I've accepted
castle
my
is built
fate as
upon an
Henry.
ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery
Don't
moor.
forget to hit that follow.
It's no wonder it's so close to hell.
Was the follow
the
there or
spawn
there?
of hell
Yeah, I
shows
don't know
up here
what it
from
is.
time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
All right, that sounds serious. I don't believe in demons.
Let's
to the
get
point.
to the heart of the matter.
He
Just
even
tell me
talk
what
like
needs to
him.
be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were
I'm going to
complaining
quickly
about
see
the
whether Tickfinity's running chat. I'm going to see if Tickfinity's running start. You are live. You are live. I always forget to run Tickfinity as well. There we are. There's my dog. Boom. Boom.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir
I'll
Otto
take it. He's
himself
not an
faced
ugly
Lucifer
chap.
in the
He's
Maiden
all
Tower.
right. What a brave man. You don't say.
Of course.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are
I'm
coming
almost
from.
banned.
And then
What a
simply make
shame.
sure to get rid of them for good.
Yeah, first
You
playthrough.
understand?
I don't
I'm
know many
sure
people
both the
what's on their
scribe
second. It's a
Erezin
long
and
game.
Father Nicodemus will
I'm
have
not
something
too,
to
like,
say about it as
progressed
well.
into it
The
yet.
question
I've just
is
done
if
the
you're
wedding.
up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
Mate, I've got this. I can handle it.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to
Yeah.
chase those monsters away. Could you
Yeah.
arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle without anyone chasing me out?
Very well.
Yeah.
You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but
All
don't
that
stay
drama
any
before
longer
speaking
than
to him.
necessary.
All we
in
had to do
otherwise
was
forbidden
follow the
areas.
damn train,
And let the
CJ.
guards and servants know
Welcome.
discreetly.
Thanks for the
If
follow,
anyone
dude.
asks, tell them
Do
you
that.
have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always
All we
used
had to
either
do
holy
was
water
follow the
or
damn
magic
train,
from the
CJ.
apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one
I
would
am
you
almost
prefer?
banned. Welcome. Right. Holy water, magic water,
I
holy water.
reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you,
There's a
just
lot of
run
waffle.
away. But don't make too much of a ruckus.
No, man,
or
I'm
you
going to
cause
fuck 'em
a
up.
panic.
I'm going to fuck them up,
Be
man.
with you.
Any demons, I'm getting my armor. I'm going to fuck them up. Transfer all items. The horse should be Dandy, shouldn't he? Well, not named Dandy, but he should be named Dandy. Here we are. Nah, we're fine, look. Look how sexy we look. Trev, how we doing, man? 9.9, I mean. What do you mean 9.9? I missed your first comment, I think.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
Demons.
Damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm
They're
sure at
more
least
layer,
half a
more
dozen
armor.
demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Layers. Lows.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in
Like your
and day
mama.
out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd
Yeah.
start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Let's do that. Talk to Bertha. Drive all the way down there now, look. Maybe he's walked across here, look. Maybe he's walked all across here. Here he is. Slow down. I've stolen all his clothes. Like, I'm literally wearing his clothes, chat. I think I'm wearing his clothes.
Christ,
What the hell?
a
You put
day.
on my clothes. That's theft.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about it.
Here,
Dude.
he's the one that did it.
Dude. It wasn't me.
Pacify him, quick!
All right, all right.
Look. It
You
wasn't
caught me. I
It weren't
surrender.
me. It weren't me.
Got you. You're a thief, and I'll treat
No.
you as such.
Prove it.
You're even
Prove
stupid
it.
enough to be wearing what you stole.
I demand a trial, dude.
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologise, my lord.
Yeah, you
I
know
must have
your
made a
place.
mistake.
You know your
Just
position.
forget about this.
Exactly. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that, eh, big boy? I will wear your clothes right in front of you. I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but I had some bad gas, and I thought it was gas, and I squeezed, and you may have
I
some
heard some
skiddies
interesting
and the
books from
undies
Prague
that are
have arrived
bothered.
at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes. Several rare and astonishing
Oh,
books have
yeah.
arrived from Prague. But why are you
I forget what
interested
that
in an
was, though.
alchemist's cookbook, for all things?
That was a share, wasn't it? Thanks for the share.
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom,
Legend.
especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do.
All the
Well,
shares and hearts.
I'll have to
and
disappoint
all
you.
of that good stuff. Helps.
Lord Nickfard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left
his
with it
attention.
before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, BB. I'm
just going
fairly
around in his
benevolent when
undies,
it comes to
man.
lending books. And I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now.
I want to take those
I'd like
ones.
to ask him to return it,
take those ones.
but he's
in the
been
background.
avoiding me.
Okay.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned.
All
It
right.
seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned
Oh,
him
dear.
repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him,
No.
but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But
Hmm.
Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
Oh dear.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said,
I digress.
Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook,
You can cover your
Regina, the
nipples,
maid,
mate, because
and Hirsch,
TOS.
the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I
Okay.
suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that
Okay.
is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkow's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
It's beautiful, that.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
All right, dude.
I won't keep you any longer.
We can put that back on when we go out. I just like interacting with people with my helmet actually off. You know what I mean?
Lord von Bergow, I've been told to deal with the demons plaguing
Henry's
the castle.
twin.
It's a thankless job,
Look,
but a necessary
every single person.
appreciate you
every
taking care
single
of
person.
Are they
saying
really
it.
so much trouble around here?
They've been a nuisance ever
got a similar
since the
tone of voice
castle
as
was
well, haven't
built.
we?
Call him whatever you want. Satan,
All we had to do
Lucifer,
was follow the damn
Beelzebub.
train, CJ.
That hellish bastard certainly wasn't
Welcome.
happy when Sir Vincent started building 2
Oh, man.
towers right
Shall I
on
try
top of
pronounce
his
your name?
distinguished filial estate.
I can't imagine he was.
Wave
But he
ooze
soon realized
Dios us.
it made him
Wavy with the
closer to
doors.
people, and that he could tempt them more easily. Many a
I
poor
tried.
soul in the lower castle has
I
already
tried.
fallen for his schemes,
Right.
and made
What's
a
he
pact
saying?
with hell.
I want to
You
steal
put a
his
stop to
clothes
it.
when he's asleep.
The castle is situated in a
I like
good
that little
strategic
drape thing
location.
that he's got over him.
We have no choice but to try and tolerate Lucifer, and he has no choice but
dear.
to tolerate us.
No. Okay, mate. Well, that's beautiful, that. Hello, love.
Greetings. Do you
Greetings.
need something?
Do you know
Well,
where
you
I can
mentioned
find
it.
Nickvard? The scribe said...
I'm
I was asked...
in that
Oh, she actually knew. I thought there's no way.
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers.
Oh, letter.
What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else.
I sent you a
Say,
message, love.
Lord Capon. Ah, never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere.
Wavies
We shall
us
soon escape
Dior
the dungeon of
us.
those 2 women. Cursed fate, however, has
Wavy
placed an
us,
obstacle in
Dios,
my way.
Dios.
The heat of the
Ah,
Night
that
Runner's
was
potion
spot
is
on, wasn't
working,
it? That was
and I can
spot
feel
on.
my insides being
Yeah.
reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Indeed.
True
More
enough.
like nonsense.
Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested
he
to
has.
him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with
No.
a maid. But he
But he
thought
can give
I
you a
meant
good
he
old
was too
banging
old
in
for me.
the
But
chambers.
then he found what
Surely.
he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would
The
light a flame in
Viagra.
him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
Right, help me.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
Go on, Henry.
No!
Slap
No,
her
leave
about.
me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, is she crying? What my fault? Talk to Mariette, whatever her name is. Need him out.
Greetings. What would you like?
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago,
Damn.
I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared,
Wow.
veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water.
I believe it will help. It seems
If they
stupid.
dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May
Yeah.
the Lord guide you.
Will, man. Don't you worry. But equally, I need you to turn around for a minute, Father, because I need you still. What's in this chest? Oh, hello.
If I sin before God, is there any way I can atone for my sins?
Well, well, well. Have you got a guilty conscience, friend? You can pay
No,
the
man, I'm
indulgence
a
in the
saint.
scribe's box. Or you can take the path of repentance and go on a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. Always keep that in mind.
Okay. Beautiful, son. Oh, what a shame you've left the room. Oh, yeah. Things die. Whatever, man. Let's just rob it all. It's fine. Beautiful. Is he still playing dead? I should rob him, really. Right. Who else do we need to see in here? Oh. Ah, here she is. Here she is.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better.
Okay.
Farewell, sir.
Got you, love. Do it at night time. What else we got in the castle? Talk to the stable hand. Let's just quickly get rid of that one.
Greetings. What do you want?
Greetings.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not.
No, man.
Farewell.
It looks beautiful, but I don't want him. I got my one.
I took a look at herring.
And?
I'll keep my own.
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. But just having your own horse won't make a horseman of you.
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure.
Hey,
Thanks.
Manelos.
Take
How
care,
you doing?
sir.
How are you doing? We're doing all right. We've not been streaming this for long tonight. Not yet. We have just done the wedding. And we're just tidying up these castle quests before we move on to the main story. Talk to this wench. Speed. Whoosh. At the start of the game, you can't do that though, chat. At the start of the game, it's like the stamina is so bad. So freaking bad.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Sounds like rats, mate.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves. So you can't see they're hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And
Must
I
be.
was
I'll kill her.
so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
How good
Of
my armor looks,
course.
man.
Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them.
Gotcha.
Be careful to sprinkle within the width of
The
your
ginger
little
of scallops.
finger.
How you
9
doing?
drops, 1 for
Oh
every
yeah, this mission
angelic
seemed
choir,
alright, but the
and
last mission was
every
long.
3rd drop
Really long.
must be twice as big
Especially
as
after
the ones
another long
before
one. What was the wedding?
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do
Don't
it
forget
exactly
to
as
do
you
that
said.
follow.
And one
Get
more
them
thing
shares
to
in,
take to
people.
heart.
Get their likes
The
in.
spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight.
In the
But
moonlight,
most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
All right, love.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for
I
Lord
love the
Libat
game
to
though. I
stop
love the
by.
era, to be honest
I
with you.
brewed him
Medieval
another
and
phial of
Viking
medicine,
is right up my
but I
street.
don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must
I'll
be
give
feeling
Assassin's
better.
Creed a go, the Shadows one, in like a month's time.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his file of medicine.
I must have watched
Come
Last
now.
Kingdom on Netflix
Nick Varg
like
misplaced
4
an
or 5
important
times.
book somewhere. A sort of
and Vikings.
alchemist cookbook. I need to
And
find
Vikings
it.
Valhalla.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly
The only thing I
worth
do
more
find
than
about
any
this
book.
game, Ginge, is like bribe. Listen to me closely.
Listen, Bertha.
Oh.
Do you realise your stubbornness is making everything more difficult? Nick Varg borrows a mysterious book.
What was I going to say?
Suddenly
I
he
can't
stops
remember.
talking to the scribe and falls
It's
ill.
dialogue
And when
heavy,
the
is
only
the
person
game.
who wants to get
Really
to the bottom of
dialogue
it
heavy.
comes to you, you keep mum. You don't want to have Nick Varg on your conscience, do you?
I suppose you're right. I reckon Lord Libac would forgive me if he knew I was only trying to help him, right?
I'm sure he would.
No.
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Oh dear.
Nick Varg didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the Crone, by the training ground
yourself.
below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say it.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Well,
hello,
on the young maids, you
Thanks for
know.
the follow,
He
Ginger.
didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's
Me laugh.
orders.
Have you
Though
found
it's
that
closer to
random
his
encounter
chamber,
where that
but
guy
to the
just talks
arena
and
instead.
talks and talks
And
and talks
only
and
when there
talks,
weren't any
and one
soldiers
person's
around.
left him and the
But
other
this
person left him,
time,
his dog
it
left
caught
him,
up with him.
his wife
that
left
all?
him, and
What else is
he
there to
got on
say?
this other mission and
But
they
the
left
entire
him.
time he looked as if
Like,
he'd done
at the end
the
of it, I
worst
ended up
thing in
killing
the
him just to
world.
get him
It
out his
happens
misery.
to the best of us. And I told him as much then.
I let
I'm
him
just
waffle on
surprised
for
he
the
never came back for another
full thing though.
file. I must
I was like, you
say.
can die in peace
He
now.
did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his...
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Ugh.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah, I was like, no way. I was streaming as well. I was like, no way, just shut up. Yeah, it's like I have to. Right, E. We want E. Banish the devils. Find the devils according to the blacksmiths. Come out at the fireplaces. Let's hope that I've got that. Let's hope that I've got that thing that I need then. Doggo. Alright, fireplaces. See if there's one here. I believe you should have what you need already. Sprinkle.
Back to hell with you.
Yeah.
Is this how they clean floors around here?
Yeah, I've got it. Look, I've got it. There's going to be like 5 fireplaces.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Hey, Andrew, welcome, son. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, we got some more here. Look, sprinkle.
Here.
That's 2 fireplaces. As we've got. Not that way. Not that way. No, sir. I need to get through here, but I don't want you to.
What are you sneaking around here for?
You shut up. I don't want me. Another fireplace. Watch. Right, there's no fireplaces in here. None in there. Speed. The fireplace.
Back to hell with you.
Yeah. Go to hell. It wasn't ready for the Henry sausage. Oh, I feel bad for him. I feel like I should return some clothes to him because I've kind of stolen them all. Like, so bad. Like, I've got a conscience, you know. You can have some of that. You can have those. Have a pair of gloves. Let's see if he actually starts wearing them, and he can have a pair of warm boots. Let's see if he actually starts wearing them in the day. I don't think he will because they're not his clothes, but they're in his chest regardless. So we'll find out. Who needs clothes? I'm literally wearing his clothes, and like, I went in there and it was like, "You've got my clothes." Guard comes along. I was like, "Do you know who I am? I'm a noble." He was like, sorry. I was like, "Yeah, now what, son? Now what?" He ain't got shit to say. Even though I'm blatantly wearing them in front of him. And that's some nice threads. What can I say? Yeah.
They won't be getting past this.
Nice. What are they looking for me for? I don't understand.
That should do it.
There we are. Thinking up the guardhouse. In the west courtyard. So we got... Oh, I think we need to banish the devils in the other side now. It's underneath the D, look. It's underneath the D. God, things are always underneath the D, aren't they? That's all we need to do. We're doing the fireplaces on the other side of the castle. But the story only said the west side. The thing is, the game is massive, so you know it's worthwhile to play, well worth the playing time. I am trespassing. I'm sorry, I have free passage. Oh dear. What happened in here?
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Jesus Christ! Welcome. Thanks for the follow, Frog. I was in my own little world. Ah, these are the dungeons. Right, back on mission. Let's find these fireplaces. That's one I've done already. That's alright, bud. You have a good evening if you're going off. That's this floor done. We need to go to the next floor. If you're trying to rob. I'm trying not to rob, to be fair, see? But,
I hope I'm doing this right.
yeah, I hope I'm doing this right too, to be fair. We need to vacate the devil, but whilst I'm doing that, I'm kind of just checking the place and getting tempted. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, have I done this one?
Don't show yourself here again.
Yeah, good to go. You're obsessed with Frenchie, aren't you? Next floor, chat. That's that floor done. Trying to blitz this as fast as possible. Ah, this was his room, wasn't it? I do like that purple coat though. I am tempted by the purple coat. Dick lamp. Jeez. I'm sorry. If it weren't for my perk skill, I would have been discovered then. Oh. 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 Ah. The thing is, if I steal that, it's worth a lot of money. I can repair it as well. But I don't really need the money. I would just want them books, to be fair. Hey, look.
I'm doing this right.
Yeah. Right, let's see what we can rob from this Lord guy. I've got all of that, look. That groschen ain't worth having. Nothing there. Nothing there. Bam, 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 bam. Nothing there. The fireplace. Going crazy on the hearts. Oh, 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 oh. This one's hard. Oh, oh, oh. Got you. How much groschen? Not worth stealing.
That should do it.
It was the demons what stole the stuff. Right. Cool. So what now, chat? What now? Fund book. Are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard. Fire! With the area. I will go check it out. I hope that the guards will help me. The west courthouse. North, east, south, west. Find the devils. West courtyard area. Right. I need to get out of here. Go back to the west courtyard. And then go from there. Hey, I'm covered. I'm covered. It's been a while since we've seen Tasha, isn't it? Right. Courtyards. These are the west courtyards. They're stinking up the area.
God be with you.
God be with you, sir. Oh look, here we go.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
What do you mean? I don't know. What I'm doing, to be fair. The shit house, yeah, at least that's going to stink, innit? Like,
Hey, you're not allowed here.
what do you mean? Okay. I'm gone, mate. I'm gone. Chill your beans.
Correct. So, what'll it be? Leave here now.
I've left. Hey, fuck off. Go back to bed. Mutt isn't helping me much either. I hate when things aren't obvious in games. I feel a bit thick. Oh, I'm returning now, am I? Okay, so I'm waiting for daytime now. I should go back to the blacksmith and find out what that was all about.
You must have been wrong about those demons.
Is your
The
name
place
Henry?
you described to me was just
man.
a shitter.
You're right.
Always.
My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
Shush, shush, it's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be a secret. So where should I start looking?
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Bergow's and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
Yeah. I'm on it.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
Because if he's messing with me, chat, I'm going to steal all his stuff and knock him out. I'll show him what for. Yeah, but... Dude... Oh, here we go. I like when they're like straightforwards. And they don't have you wondering like what the fuck halfway through. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh. Although this is easy enough now.
Oh, great. Another shitter.
Hello! I'm going back to the blacksmith without success again. Dude, I'm going to kick this blacksmith's ass. Going to kick his ass. They're trolling me. I think the game developers have taken a trolling approach as well on this one. Compared to the first one. The first one was more serious. Serious. Why so serious? Right, yeah. You sent me this shit.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
Don't rush the game.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
Yeah, we're doing all the side questy bits and all of that stuff anyway. That we're... What the hell are the demons? I don't have
time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. but don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
Literally. I want to go to this H. He is down below. He's down below.
Do you have enough onions?
Here we go.
Someone followed you on Twitch. Twitchy Twitch.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the hearts. Here we go. I took care of the demons. I found the graves of your men.
While exploring the region,
thanks for the
I
shout,
came
dude.
across several graves of your men.
Thank you, thank you.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to
What we
return.
Thursday
At
today?
least
Thursday
we know what
night seems
happened
to
to
be
them.
alright for
Here.
streaming, you know.
Something for your trouble.
I took care of the demons.
I took care of
Oh
those
man,
demons.
that's such a bad funk
They shouldn't be
colour.
a problem anymore.
Wood, I'm going to call you. Well, hang on. Blackwood. I'm going to call you Blackwood. How's it going, Blackwood? I've still got chills down my spine. I didn't see any demons.
I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly,
It's the blacksmith,
I
isn't
decided
it?
to help Ossiner as well.
Blacksmith's
I can
being a
still
dick.
smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trosky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Bergow, Lord of Berlin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace.
I should try one of them
Burgrave of
TikTok
Prague,
streams where I just
thanks
sleep
you.
and people donate money.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big
We're
castle
nearly
like this.
8,000 hearts.
Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege.
Welcome to the stream.
Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. God be with you.
Thank you. Thank you. The demons. I've got this. I think. Chat, it's like here. It's like here. I think somebody was having a dump while reading a book. And it fell under privy. That's my only explanation for it. Speed. Speed. Stamina galore. Good old Henry. I'm hoping to the Lord that it is completely out here. So otherwise I'm wasting my time. Okay. Oh, here we go.
You must be Nick Vard, eh?
Oh dear, Nick Vard.
Poor wretch.
What a shame. Do you have my book, Nick Vard? He doesn't have my book. But I can steal his clothes. Here we go.
Sand colour cover, embossed.
Thank
That'll
you.
be the book Crazel wants. And it's
Yeah,
quite
well.
ordinary.
Okay, let's see if I can read it before I hand it over to the miller. Nice.
Apart from being covered in shit.
Apart from being covered in shit. I like their little one-liners in this one. Nice. What a shitty read, Jeffrey. What a shitty read. That's all I've got to say about that. Right, here we are. I told you it'd be a privy incident. I don't know how we ended up falling out there, though.
Come on, then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of...
You were sleeping, mate.
Shall we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Lads, give a fuck him. Not being...
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me.
Yeah.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
I care about you. Nah, man. I'm not going down that route.
I'm
not
in
going
your
down
debt.
that route.
Talking of debts, there's one
We
more we
can
need
make
to
him your
settle.
lover.
Both of us. That herb woman, Bohemia, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word, and the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My
care
word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
What have you
Thanks,
sorting
Hans.
out then
How
bedtime
is she
near
getting on,
Bloss?
actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But...
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a complicated story.
Remind me tomorrow.
And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, but right now I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Go. I look like a proper noble now. It's nice. Letting the guards. Oh. Yeah, boy. Goes through my sexy armor.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress.
Yeah, that castle is crazy.
Bergow certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergow must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Especially if it's on a hill, that must be like nightmare for anybody trying to raid it.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked it. Gone
Could
off
have.
to join my old man in eternity.
Yep.
God rest his soul. Then he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I thought..."
See, like, it's impenetrable. It's just that front gate that you will have to raid first.
Can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something
Jesus.
better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Venceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby.
Look at that view.
How to actually achieve it.
Beautiful. Can we sprint?
I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Quick! Quick! Quick!
The red.
Go!
This is where my stats are going to really help.
Quick! Go! Quick!
Don't buck me, horse. Don't buck me, horse.
Go! Quick!
Speed.
Quick!
Speed. I hope this is the one. I hope this is the right marker. Hey! There was no way he was that close to me. No way. What we're saying, Hans?
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith's wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
God.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the
Welcome
thing
to
that's
the stream.
clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein.
Hey,
Let
thanks for the
everyone
gifts,
know
dude.
who
Thank
they
you
have
for
the
the
honor of
gifts.
addressing.
The real voice appreciates
I'm
you
with
all.
you on that, noble sir.
Splendid.
Legend.
So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Beautiful. Come on then, Sir Hans. Let's go. Come on.
We turn right here.
What about a mission?
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require
I love
a
the
man like
shadowing.
Sir Hans Capon of Lifer and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way,
Bag full of turkey twiller.
near Nabokov there's this
What's
nice
that
marsh
name?
where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot.
We have turkey twizzlers, what like
Have you
little,
forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be
just kind of
so
like round,
discouraging. I've
like
learned
a
thing or two since
potato
then,
chip, but
and I
a
won't let any
turkey.
swine catch me off guard.
Thank the Lord, we can fast travel on a mission. Who would have thunk it?
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trosky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done.
Bet he'll
Sorry
like
about
that.
that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Liper, and I am here with a message from
Yeah,
Lord
we've
von
got them
Bergow.
here.
So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much
We usually
longer,
have a meal
you'll
deal,
be
so you
sorry.
get like a
Please
sandwich,
be patient
a
for a
drink,
while,
and
sir.
like a snack,
I
and
will.
they're usually in the
You got
snacks.
sharp tongue sometimes.
They
But
come
what
in
if he
like a
won't
little
receive
bag.
us?
He will. Just wait and see.
They do chicken ones as well.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
I stole this shield from this camp, by the way.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever
Sure I
and ever.
did.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil
No, come
times.
here, honey.
Well then,
Not
Yaramir
yet.
of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have
Benjamin,
the
what's
honor of
up?
welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am
Major
honoured,
secret ahead.
Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergow asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah, but
These
mush
are
peas are bloody
troubled
awful,
times
like.
indeed.
Don't like
Please
them.
accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have
Normal
greater
peas.
comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't
Well, no,
Hurtle
you got
do it?
17, didn't you?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing
My
all right
word.
for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, How did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von
Indeed.
Bergow didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No,
Come say hello.
he didn't. I apologize,
say
Sir
hello.
Yaromir. So let's proceed to the real reason he sent us.
No,
Henry,
he's
be
not coming
prepared.
up.
I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Cream
Certainly.
corn.
Henry, eh? Michael's my name.
Like,
And I
there's no
welcome
need
you to
for
our
it,
little
is there?
place.
What's wrong with
It's not
calling
the
the cop?
fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here.
Cream
It serves us
corn.
well. How was your journey? All good?
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my ass hurts.
Well, I'm sure
My
you're
arse
glad
hurts.
to be at
My
the end of
arse
your
hurts
ride,
from
eh?
sitting on
You'll
this
get
seat.
some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with
Yeah.
me. We'll soon fix that.
I do
I'll
love
make
Henry
you feel
and
at
he's
home
all
and we
black.
can have a chat. As I
He's
said,
looking good.
the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there. So don't
Right.
get under the lad's feet. But you
No.
can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork.
We don't
So
want.
don't all be
we
shy.
don't want that
Invite
dice.
him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then.
You
I
silly
hope you won't
doggy.
disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
Harrison, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Oh, what are we saying?
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it.
No, I don't want a
You're a
game.
good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him.
Are you being cautious?
Your arse
or
will wear a hole
cowardly?
down the hill one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads
thank
of
you.
stories.
Thank you.
I heard Lord von Bergow himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything.
Yeah.
Typical lords.
That's
But
a-
you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Bergow send one of his own
that should
instead
be
of
a good
some
thing.
Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles.
Pain in my ass.
Not
sonny.
something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it, but mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat.
We're getting into
Since
trouble.
you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill.
Yeah,
Me
man,
too.
I will kick
Let's
your
do something to
ass.
shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters.
Yeah, all right,
You
mate.
for yours, me for mine.
Let's do it.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the
cook it up.
right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it
Might
in a little
do.
courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
I need to put my helmet on. I'm hoping that wasn't too long now. There we go.
Well then.
There we
Ready?
go. Yeah, man.
Let's see what you're made of and who von Bergow sent us.
Watch out! Michael is one of the
Big
best
boy.
fighters around.
Come on, big boy. Yeah! Fuck him up, man! Come on, big boy. Yeah! Yeah! Straight in the face with the shield. Bang! Bang!
I'm wounded.
Come on then, big boy. Bang! Come on, big. Yeah!
Christ! Whatever. You gave me a walloping.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Don't attack me. Stick him, boy.
A good fight. An honourable.
No way.
Yeah, I'd say.
Beat his
I
ass,
haven't
man.
had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has.
Beat
Didn't
his
expect you to
ass.
take me down like that.
Just missed the
All honour to
fucking
you, Henry.
brilliant fight.
Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit
Yeah, I
sore,
did.
go and see
No,
Clara.
no, I'm fine. You didn't
She'll be
even
in
hit
that
me
house beneath
once.
the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work.
I don't want
Or
to do
drop
that.
Helzel in the stables. I'm
That's
sure he'd
long.
love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on
Archery,
the
I
gate.
do struggle with that though. I'm not as good with that. Right, chat. I'm going to call that, I think. I'm going to call that. What we got? Let's see what missions we got first. Got another load of shit, haven't we? Right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to pick up maybe Monday. I might do a stream Saturday. No, I won't. I won't do a stream Saturday or Sunday. I'll lie. I'll see you Monday, 8 PM my time. Dog wants to go for piss anyway. And I want to go chill out and watch Dexter. As always, Jeffrey, appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the next one. And also, everything was first try this stream. See you later.